My dear students, this video is going to be on the group discussion. As we all know, group discussion has become the most emerging trend in most of the interview process, which has been widely used by many of the organizations. So in this group discussion, what happens is the several candidates are analyzed simultaneously and their personality traits can be analyzed, because here their communication skill and also the thinking ability can be evaluated. So group discussion actually occurs in two situations. One, in organization when they are seeking for some solution for a problem, and secondly in the selection process, as I told you all, that is in the interview process. So it is very much essential for each and every student to understand how to participate effectively in a group discussion. So let us understand what are those essential steps to become an effective participant in group discussion. The first one is opening and leading the discussion. So this is the first stage, that is the opening part of the group discussion, where a person is going to take an initiative to speak on behalf of his group member, where he is going to introduce himself and also his group member, and mainly he is going to introduce the topic of group discussion. So if it is a selection process, if it is an interview process, then here his leadership quality can be analyzed. Why? Because he has taken an initiation. The second one is being a good listener. Always remember, not only in the group discussion but also in your professional as well as in your personal life, always be a good listener. Why? It will help you to get more information so that you can place your opinions in a relevant way. And there is also a famous saying that we have got a 2 ears and one mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. The next is highlighting ideas and thoughts. So once the group discussion has begun, it's very much essential that you have to look for the opportunity where you can actually place or highlight your new ideas or innovative ideas and thoughts. Then the next is coordinating the discussion. So always remember, when the group discussion is being started, it is not necessary that everybody's point is going to be same, everybody's thinking is going to be same. No, everybody comes up with their own perception. So there is a possibility that the person or the candidates might get distracted or diverged from the topic. Also they might start speaking something else apart from the topic. So you can take a role of a moderator where you can converge the topic together and get them back to the topic by summarizing the points discussed so far. Then the next is managing conflict situation. Now this is also a very essential stage, because here your managing capacity is being analyzed, how you manage people. Because in a group discussion, it's not that everybody are going to agree with the point. There are lots of possibility and lots of conflicts that might occur. So you can take a role of managing the conflict and resolving it. Then the next point is summarizing and closing the discussion. Now here you have to take again a initiation on behalf of the group member, and you have to summarize the point which was being discussed so far in the group discussion, and you have to close by coming up to some conclusion what exactly your group members are trying to convey. Then finally, the situation and suggested interventions. So here actually what happens is, in which situations what are the lines which you have to speak is being told. So this there's a chart which I'll be sending you all on the WhatsApp group. So that is on which situation what are the dialogues which you can actually use. So these are the essential steps you can follow to participate effectively in a group discussion. And once again, I would like to say the last point, that is about the situation and suggested interventions. There is a chart which I will be sending you all on the WhatsApp group. So I hope you all are clear with the group discussion points. Thank you. Have a nice day.